Hello guys, my name is Ivan and I'm from a small country located in the Balkans called Macedonia. And today I want to talk about the lessons that have changed my life since I started on this journey of self-improvement. So these are the 5 ways Iman Gadzhi changed my life. Thank you for watching. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the social media marketing agency model, which I have discovered through Iman's channel, and it really caught my eye and attention in making me believe that I can do it. And watching Iman's videos has been really helpful to build a basic guideline how to start the agency and what methods to use. And in the last 1 or 2 months, I have been reaching out to people through email, learning different tactics, trying out different courses, and basically trying to make the social media marketing agency model work for me. So it's not just that, but it's also that it has put my back against the wall, honestly, because I don't see another option for me. If I do anything else beside that, I don't uh, I don't really feel fulfilled, and I really feel not anxious, but in a way I am not content wherever I am if I'm not building my agency. So in a way, his content and his success has really sparked a fire in me and the will to go and pursue this full time and to try and give all that I have to make this a success for me. So one thing I have found when going through the process of building my social media marketing agency and watching his videos is the number one thing I would say is outreach. It's that book, if you have seen it, it's 80% of the actions bring 20% of the results and vice versa. So basically the outreach methods and the outreach done right is basically the 20% that makes the 80% of the results. So I think when you are starting your agency, this is what you should focus on, and this is the part that you should be really grinding into if you want to make your social media marketing agency successful. Because everything is good. You can build a website, you can build a funnel, you can find the right media buyer, but if there are no money coming in, if you are not finding clients, and if most of your time is not spent outreaching, then you will not be successful even if you have the most amazing offer, and if you have the most amazing website and you have the most amazing media buyer. It will all go down the drain, because at the end of the day the inflow of cash is king in this business. So yes, um, also another thing that I want to mention is what at the beginning I have jumped from one niche to the other niche, and what I found most important, and Iman said this in a video, is if you can't make one niche work, why do you think you would be able to make two niches work? So it's basically all just focus, finding the niche and going in on it. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that I'm successful enough to be able to say this, but from what I've heard from him and the journey I've had up until now, I think these two things are what have stood out to me the most, that are the key factors to success with the social media marketing agency model. What I have learned from Iman's videos is the monk mode concept, and being somebody that has practiced meditation in the past, I found this concept very close to my heart and also very helpful, because when doing the monk mode for 7 days, or just even for 2 hours, for a very short period of time where you are just detoxing your mind from fast food, sugar, alcohol, weed, whatever, it's such a powerful concept, because the amount of focused work that I have been able to do when being dopamine detoxed, when practicing the monk mode, is just on a whole nother level. It's honestly, in this 1 or 2 months, I've reached such peaks of performance on while working on my business that I have never seen, that I never even knew possible. And it's also funny because I'm not even using, maybe I'm practicing it like 30-40%, to be honest with you, like how I should be, and still the results are amazing. So Yes, the second thing is just I think the monk mode is in on itself. Like I think it's like the roots to the tree when you get down to it. As Iman said, like a business problem is mostly just a personal problem. So it's almost like when you get these roots, when you get your mind straight, it's like everything goes together. Like everything will fall in place, and everything is falling into place. I started working out, I started working harder, I have learned more than I have learned maybe in the last year, in just a couple of months, and it's amazing. I would say this is one of the most important lessons I have learned, and I'm really grateful for it. To say, um, there was in a video traits of a high value man, and one of the points there was that basically reimagining the timeline, and how I understood this is patience. Basically, many times I would send emails, I would work on myself, and you are just like doing a push-up and looking at your body if the muscles are building. So from that lesson and from my experience, I've seen that basically we are imagining the timeline, basically putting patience on in your mindset, being patient with how you approach things, and knowing that it's gonna take time. It all looks flashy, it all looks cool, and you think that you're gonna send 100 200 emails and everything is gonna happen so quickly. It's not that, but when you get to a point where you are willing to do anything to become successful, and basically understand that you are building yourself as a man, and you are building your value as a man in all of these aspects, and you understand that even if you don't get the client or from sending 100 emails, 200, 300 emails, you're still building yourself, you're still building your mental strength, and you're still building your physical strength, and you're still building yourself up to a point where you will be unrecognizable if you keep it up in the same pace that you are doing it up until now. So yeah, I would say this has been a very good concept for me, and it has helped me a lot, because many times I would get frustrated, especially looking at YouTube nowadays. Everybody is doing 10k, 100k months, everybody, I mean many people, and you can get discouraged by this. But I think for me and also for everybody, it's best to understand that this is a process, and I would say even if you don't get that goal, if you don't reach wherever you want to reach, you are still far far along the journey, and you have built so yourself so much that you are not losing in any way. Even recording this video, you cannot lose, you are just putting yourself out of the comfort zone. So basically you are winning just by doing it. Fourth thing that I have learned from Iman is basically this concept of following your passion will keep you poor, and this concept I have really struggled with for over maybe 5 years, because I have always been passionate about something, but that passion will slowly fade, and then you are not making any financial progress, and you are basically following your emotion, and following your emotion doesn't really get you anywhere. So just watching him and understanding how he speaks about his business, even if he made so much money, he still says this is a boring business concept, this is not very fun to do, but still the things that you do after you make money and after you put yourself to the process, you still build yourself in a way that you are still gonna enjoy your life, and still you're gonna grind the eggs, sharpen the eggs by doing the actual work and being a man about it, and actually going for it. Because I've seen that just waiting to feel and to want to do it, it doesn't ever work, and it's basically better in my mind. This is how it has been chiseled in my mind in the last 3 or 4 months, that do the important work, you can enjoy your life later. Because if you don't do the important work, you will not enjoy your life, and you will not be able to have those experiences anyway. Because what I have understood, and I watch Viking, so it's a really Viking concept. It's sacrifice. Everything has to be a sacrifice. Even now, like, I had to pick up my camera, I had to drive 10 kilometers to come to the mountain and film this video. But I think also, like, putting the extra effort, that's what I have seen from what, and more, I would say, for me as a person, I learn more from how they are acting, what they are doing. I'm seeing behind the scenes, and without the videos, I pick up on those cues, because I'm like, yo, this guy is working from 16, like, grinding probably 10, 15 hours a day. I don't know for how long, but he's just doing the work. He's sacrificing his mind, his happiness, the social life. He's sacrificing everything. So I think I could have recorded this video in my room and probably would have been okay, but I wanted to challenge myself, and I wanted to make the sacrifice, come here, and I don't know how it was gonna turn out. It's pretty foggy here and the battery is almost running out, but still I think just going for it and sacrificing and taking the extra step is something that I have seen. Maybe he has never talked about this, but I have picked up on this, because I see, yo, everybody that's doing the extra steps is actually successful.
Unbelievable. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Damon! 60 G's, baby!
So the fifth and last lesson that I have learned is basically just challenging yourself, because Iman putting this challenge up has just challenged me to try and make a video, get out of my comfort zone, try and find a unique way, like go at the mountain and try and record a video, make it unique, try our best to win. And I think that's the best way to basically win, because you win anyway. When you do that, you just win, because you challenge yourself, you grow, you learn new lessons, you pick up a new skill, you develop the skill that you already had. So I would just want to say thank you for the content that you are creating, and I hope I win, but if I don't, hey, that's life. And if I do, it's really gonna help me a lot, because I would be able to focus entirely on my social media marketing agency, and I would be able to pay off maybe 6 months of training, kickboxing, fitness, eat properly, help my family out, also go, maybe I would actually feel very proud of myself if I won. But yeah, because this last year has been very challenging, and I've learned a lot, and yeah, basically just I would feel like I got rewarded for the hard work I put in, but I feel like with the processes and with everything we do, like challenging ourselves, the lessons that I have learned, winning is just a matter of time. And I honestly want to say thank you, and I hope I meet you one day. And it's funny that our names are like just one letter difference. Mine is Ivan, yours is Iman, but yeah, thank you. Take care, guys. Goodbye.